Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. And let's root for those Rockies. They got a game today. I know it's going to go good. Today, I want to talk about why the Colorado Rockies baseball team can win the 2024 World Series. You know, they haven't had the greatest start this year, but I'm telling you, some of the biggest things that have ever been achieved ever that were worthwhile were achieved as a result of a not-so-great start. I want you to think of one of the most robust and industrious organizations in the world, Amazon.com. You know, Jeff Bezos was millions of dollars in debt, had a website that was primarily a bookstore, and he translated that from near bankruptcy to one of the most successful businesses ever created on the planet Earth. You know, they're close to being the first $1 trillion company. And I gotta tell you, winning the World Series is a similar thing. The Rockies have plenty of advantages. They have the ability to accomplish incredible things this year. Yeah, the start may not have been the greatest, but you know what? It's never how you start. It's always how you finish. I'm going to make a few arguments here as to why I believe the Rockies can win the World Series this year. And you know what? I'm going to approach it from a different perspective. And I'm going to insert some things that I think may or may not be being utilized right now at Coors Field by the management and staff. But I'm thinking it's possible, maybe just instilling a little bit of belief, a little bit of positivity, may go a long way at building an incredible new season for the Rockies organization. They can turn things around. They have plenty of advantages. I want you to think with me here as I move through this, because I believe there are certainly reasons why the Colorado Rockies could still have a shot at winning it all in 2024. Stick with me here. They have a strong roster. You know, if the Rockies continue with their talented roster that has a good mix of experienced veterans and they have some rising stars, they have the foundation for incredible success. You know, this includes solid pitching. You know, they have a reliable bullpen and a lineup that can constantly produce runs for them. You know, they have strategic management. You know, the Rockies are very proud of their savvy coaching staff and their front office. That makes a huge difference in getting them to where they need to go. Now, you know, making the right decisions in terms of lineup construction, pitching rotations, and in-game strategy can be the edge needed to win close games and complete series. You know, and here in Colorado, we're very proud of our mountainous region. We have a home field advantage. Think of it this way. Coors Field, our home stadium, is known for its high altitude and thin air. Now, this gives our hitters an advantage, and if we can use this to our benefit, especially in key moments during our season, it could tilt the odds in our favor. You know, we have an incredible team chemistry, and this is where it all comes down to it. You know, I remember several years ago watching an Iowa State University team, completely unranked, demoralized, 100% a losing team in every way. They didn't start their season good, and they were playing a game against what many consider to be the greatest football team ever in the history of college football, and that was the Nebraska Cornhuskers that year. And you know what? I watched that Iowa State team win that game. And it proved to me anybody on any given day, regardless of what the news media says, regardless of what all the sports geniuses say, can win any game at any given point in time. The Huskers walked in there with their heads high, but unfortunately left with their heads low. And the reason is, you know, they went into that game as a bunch of individual contributors, I believe. They were all individual rock stars. They had won multiple national championships together as a team. They were kings walking into their court. The Iowa State team had nothing to lose. They were losing. So all they had left for them was to win. They had the right attitude. They went into that game believing we can win this game. And you know what? They won the game. And I ask the Rockies, what is your team chemistry like today? Are you a cohesive team that plays well together and, has the right positive attitude? Or are you a bunch of individual contributors, as the media and others would state? When they talk about the Rockies, they don't talk about the team. They talk about this guy or that guy. This person was injured or this person had a great day. I'm telling you, it's not just one guy out on that field that wins the game. Team chemistry is important. You need to be supporting each other. You need to be telling each other, hey, great job, stay positive. There should be positive messages all around the interior of that stadium saying, we are a team, we can win, we can do this. Today is our day. This is our World Series. This is our game, and we are going to take it forward in that way. Attitude is a double-edged sword. You go into any situation with a positive attitude, you come out with positive results. If there's any negativity, even a little bit, that can bring things down tremendously. So I'm stating that moving forward this year, the Rockies take on a positive attitude, play as a cohesive team. Because a team that plays together can outperform a collection of independent talents any day. And if the Rockies have good chemistry and camaraderie among their players this year, it can translate into better performance on the field, especially when they're feeling pressure. And then there's underdog motivation. I always root for the underdog. I love it when the guy they say can't do it does it. I remember when they told me I'd never live past the age of 30. I would never walk again. I relish the fact when I limped out of that hospital. Now I'm 48 years old, so take that. I'm telling you, anybody can do anything they put their mind to. And sometimes being underestimated can fuel a team's drive to prove themselves. That's where we need to be as a team this year, Rockies. If the Rockies are seen as underdogs going into the season, going through the games we're playing this season, or even when we make the playoffs, if we're still considered an underdog, that may be the motivation we can use to push ourselves to new heights. And of course, as always, the Colorado Rockies always show adaptability. Baseball is a game of adjustments, and the ability to adapt to different opponents and situations is going to be crucial for our team this year, especially as we move through the tougher games of the season. We do have some teams coming this year that haven't been here before in Denver, Colorado. Can't wait to watch those games. I think it's going to be amazing. And if the Rockies can show that they can adjust their game plan effectively, they'll be better positioned to succeed against a variety of opponents this year. Of course, winning the World Series is never easy, and there may be many variables at play which we can use to our advantage. But if the Rockies can excel in each of these areas, and if we can catch a few breaks along the way, we could very well hoist the trophy in 2024. And I believe in the Colorado Rockies. I believe they're an amazing team. I believe they have incredible individual contributors, but I believe as a team they can come together in 2024 and do incredible and amazing things. My wife and I are always there watching the games. We love watching the Colorado Rockies. We're true fans, and I just wanted to showcase our personal belief in this team, in the individual players, and in their ability to adapt and develop a new positive, motivating attitude this year that will carry them forth to do amazing things as we see them in the playoffs and hopefully hoisting that 2024 trophy, which is completely within their ability to do. You just watch. I tell you what, I believe in every single one of them. And you know what? I believe in you too, Rockies fans. Take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful day. Let's stay positive. Let's stay motivated. And let's root this team on this year. Let's take them to the next level. And let's have a winning season in Denver, Colorado. I believe in the Rockies, and I believe in you. Have a beautiful day, friends. Talk to you soon.